The number one off the top of my head is our red zone offense. You know, you go down there 3 times, 2 field goals, 1 missed field goal, and that's, you got to score points. And we never had this issue, so we're going to get a real thorough evaluation of that and the big plays on defense.
Rob, go ahead.
Urban, when you're in this situation, do you feel like you have to be perfect in terms of Haskins? It has to be perfect for you guys to have a shot, and that's just too much to expect of a guy?
No, not at all. It's just when I look up at the board and I see the rushing yardage again, and we're just going to, you know, we just got to get something going. You can't just throw for 400 yards and then, you know, that's worked a few times, but down the stretch here, we got to get some run game.
So you can't be dependent on him only, obviously.
Obviously not.
Clay?
Is this something you can fix in 2 weeks?
Sure. Yes.
The problems are easy. I mean, you can see what...
We have good players, good coaches, and we're going to get to work. We lost a game last year and came right back, so we have good guys, and we're going to work our, you know, what's off and get this thing right.
Over here to the left, Bill.
Urban, you mentioned these issues have been persistent throughout the year. You just touched on it there, but why is this staff capable of getting things fixed when you've had, you know, 7 games to this point and there doesn't seem to be any progress made in the areas you're struggling?
That's a good question. We're 7-1, and the objective is to get to be 8-1 and find a way to get these things fixed in the bye. We got to get some guys healthy. You know, we're on fumes in the back end of our defense right now, so we got to get some guys healthy.
And there are a lot of teams who run the ball out of the shotgun. Why is it such an issue for this team?
If it was that easy, you know, one sentence answer, I'd give it to you, but it's not that easy to answer. So we're going to work real hard and get it fixed.
Austin?
Urban, you've been up front the last couple of weeks that you didn't think that the depth was where you wanted it, that the running game wasn't coming along. Did you think that something like this was looming or coming around the corner for you guys?
No, I thought we were going to come out here and play our tails off, and I think, you know, we had opportunities to get right back in it, and and every time you thought we were going to swing and get back in it, you didn't score in the red zone, you have a turnover, or we give up a big hit.
Tim?
Yeah, Urban, is there a sense that some things need to be sort of blown up in the next 2 weeks by you guys, or some things that need some drastic change? I mean, what's just your thought as you leave here? I mean, obviously, run defense, like you said, gave up a couple of big pops again. The pass defense did too, and then the run game's not there. Just what's just that thought?
I don't know if it's blowing up. You know, once again, we're 7-1, and we got to get the chance to be 8-1. That's the only focus, but there's some serious shortcomings right now we got to get fixed.
Ari?
Urban, you talk about how you're constantly assessing things, and that's a never-ending process. How much do you have to assess your coaching staff, and can you evaluate the job they did in getting this team prepared for this game?
That's part of this whole week, and you know, I do love our coaching staff, and I want to make sure, you know, we're gonna have a lot of work get done this week.
Doug?
Urban, have there been times during your career when you've made drastic changes in scheme or the way you're attacking teams in the middle of the year? If you decide to do that, how hard or difficult is that to do?
A bye week gives you a little bit of time, but you know, you're week 7-1, week 8, 9, you're into it now. Number one thing you got to find out about the health of our team, and that's hard to do right now to make drastic changes when you're dealing with a banged up football team.
Last couple questions, front row here. Adam?
Yeah, Urban started with a false start tonight, first play, and then a lot of penalties. Why was that in your mind? So many penalties for you guys tonight.
Yeah, it's not the first. I mean, we had a handful of them a couple games ago, and that's been an issue this year. You know, the one that just the punt to run in the punter. It's one of those ones I can't remember the score at the time, but I think it was still within. Was it
14-6?
14-6. Yeah, just not very disciplined, and you know, I think they're effort penalties, but just, I mean, ridiculous.
And final question over here to the right, Steve.
Coach, along those lines, the fake field goal right before halftime, just what have you got called there? What didn't get executed? And I don't know if you guys were down at halftime because of that emotionally, but that puts you in a big hole down 11 when they scored right after it.
Yeah, what was the score when they went?
7-3 when they were lining up, so they were going to be up 10-3.
10-3, yeah. I think we just missed a field goal, right? Is that what
May have
happened?
been at your end, yeah.
Yeah, that was obviously we have a little bit of a tendency there, and they executed and we did not. So those are all part of the things I got to evaluate.
Coach, thank you very
Thank you.
much.